Welcome to Reddit Reader. What is a joke you heard that at first you laughed, but then were like, damn, that's a good point? Question: what do you call the absolute idiot who graduates last in their class from medical school? Answer: doctor. This is the story of a man who was a firm believer of God. One day it began to rain very heavily. It kept raining and a big flood came. The man climbed up on the roof of his house and knew that he would be okay. God would protect him. It kept raining and now the water had reached his waist. A boat came by and a guy in a boat said, "Hey, jump in. We will take you with us." "No thanks," said the man. "I'm a firm believer in God. He will rescue me." He sent the boat away. It kept on raining and now the water had reached his neck. Another boat came by and a guy in the boat said, "You look like you could use some help. Jump in and we will take you with us." "No," said the man. "I'm a firm believer in God. He will rescue me. Don't worry about me." The boat sailed away. It still rained and the water now reached his mouth. A helicopter came by and a guy in the helicopter threw down a rope and said, "Hi there, my friend. Climb up. We will rescue you." "No," said the man. "I'm a firm believer in God. He will rescue me. I know he will." The helicopter flew away. It kept on raining and finally the man drowned. When the man died, he went to heaven. When entering heaven, he had an interview with God. After giving a polite greeting and sitting down, the man asked, "Where were you?" "I waited and waited. I was sure you would rescue me, as I have been a firm believer all my life and have only done good to others. So where were you when I needed you?" God scratched his confused-looking face and answered, "I don't get it. I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter." There is that man weeping over his glass in a pub in a small village. A traveler decides to ask him why he's so sad. "I've lived in this village all my life. I helped build most of the houses here. Do they call me the house builder? No, they don't. When there was this flood 10 years ago, I was the one to consolidate the dam and saved all their farms. Do they call me the dam expert or flood canceller? No, they don't. When the fisher boat destroyed the pier, I was the one to rebuild it and allowed the sail traffic to resume. Do they call me the sail rescuer or the pier generator or any cool name like that? No, they don't. But you one goat." Okay, I think we've had enough Baptist jokes. A man asks his doctor, "I'd like to live to 100 years old. What should I do?" "Do you smoke?" "No." "Do you drink?" "No." "Do you take drugs?" "No." "Do you have lots of sex with random strangers?" "No." "Do you practice extreme dangerous sports like car racing, skydiving, or stuff like that?" "No." "Do you live on the side of the law? Do you have deals with the mafia?" "No." "Are you in debt with loan sharks?" "No." "Do you eat a lot of fat or sugar?" "No." "So if you do none of all of that, why the hell do you want to live to 100 years old?" A man commits suicide and finds himself in heaven. He's chilling with God and says, I thought suicide was a sin." "Nah, it's nothing like that. You have full autonomy, otherwise it wouldn't work," says God. "Interesting," he says. "Have you ever considered it? Is it even possible for you to commit suicide?" God says, "Yeah, it's possible, and I've considered it, but I'd never do it." "Why is that?" asked the man. "What if this is all there is?" A thinking man's joke. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe so you don't miss our next upload.